Everybody, how is everyone today? Today is Saturday, September 21st. I wanted to touch on a couple of things that I didn't finish saying yesterday, as far as I started to say something and I got distracted and onto a different subject. So I mentioned about not sure what kind of RV I was going to get. Because I mentioned, maybe I should get a Class C. I haven't decided yet. If I got a Class C, I won't have to back up a trailer. Like I was saying, yes, I can back up a trailer. I've done it. I learned how to do it many years ago. Has it been a while? Yeah. My dad had a trailer, and going back to my ex-husband, he even said, that trailer was the hardest trailer I've ever had to back up. And this man has a CDLA, and I watched him when I first moved into this home. He came over to see my house, and he has a I think it's an F-350. Might be a Dodge though, 3500. It's one of the two. Flatbed truck, and it has he pulls a gooseneck with it. Okay, he what he does is he does he moves containers, storage containers. That's what he does. Okay, so he had the trailer. He had to drop something off down here near, I think it was Crystal River or something like that. And he was like, I'm gonna come by. I want to see your house. I'm like, okay, cool. Because even though we're divorced, we stayed civil for our kids, and it can be done, guys. It really can be. That's a whole nother video series, which I can't even get into that right now. But most of our arguments after our divorce were all about our kids. Oh, I want to do this. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to do it my way. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That kind of, it was tit for tat bullshit. Okay. So he came by to look at the house, and I watched him. I think, I want to say, I don't know how long his trailer is, but it's long. I watched him back up down the road, this entire length of this road, out here, right out here. He backed all the way down to the main road, straight. So when he says, your dad's trailer, that was the hardest trailer I have ever pulled in my life, or had to back up in my life, I believe him. And it was very hard. I could back that up. It always took me a couple of tries, but I was able to do it. So, yeah. So my thought is, maybe I should get a Class C. That way I don't have to back up a trailer. And if I don't have to back up a trailer and all I have is a long truck, I backed up a box truck before. When working as a DJ, there were jobs that we had to do, and we had a box truck for it. So, yeah, they were pretty big jobs. Okay, I didn't just work as a DJ. I worked as a technician on shows for lighting and sound. I ran lights for 35 national acts. I ran lights for Quiet Riot. Quiet Riot, Adler's Appetite, which is a cover band with Steven Adler, who is the original drummer for Guns N' Roses. I'm trying to think. Eddie Money. uh, the Romantics. There's a whole bunch of 80s guys that I actually ran lighting for. And to have a lighting rig like that, you have to have a big enough truck. See what I'm saying? So I have done these things. So for me to go and live life on the road, I've done this. Been there, done that. See what I'm saying? So it's not like it's new for me to live life on the road because I've done it. I mean, shit, I camped out in a damn warehouse for 3 days programming lighting. I've done that. Who does that? That's that ADHD hyperfixation thing, I think. All right, so anyways, so for me to go out on the road, it's not the issue. I know how to do this. Okay, that's how I have a cooler, and I know to prepare 3 days in advance, but the new part is the RV thing, and I've never owned an RV. I've never camped in an RV. I've never had anything to do with an RV. And looking back, when I bought this house, I kind of wish what I had done is bought an RV then. But coulda, woulda, shouldas, I did it. So it's okay. Anyhow, there's nothing I can do to change that. Moving forward, this is what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna pay cash for it, so I don't have a payment. Because who wants payment? I don't. I'm over the bills. I'm over it. Alright? Okay, having to put gas in the car, that's a necessity because I gotta get to work. I'm gonna do that anyhow to get to work. I'm gonna put gas in my car anyhow to go do B. So yeah. I think so that was one thing that I was mentioning yesterday. I have to go back and look at the video. I'll be back. All right, Toby, you want to play ball? I don't know if she wants to play ball or if she wants to chase lizards. Shelby, you want this? Go get it. Get that ball. Come on, bring it back. Good girl. Good, give me that ball. Give me that ball. She's so funny. Oh, here we go. Puppy 500 time. I love when they play. Get her, lady. Get her. Get her. That big bad pit bull right there. Lady, get it. Or not. Let's not get it. Shelby dog. I guess that meant stop it. I mentioned about, I was in the car at Walmart and I said, I don't want to hitchhike to get to the front entrance. But then I said something about, in Florida we say, it's not how far it is, it's the amount of shade you get. Well, I really didn't want to, there's not much shade in that parking lot. But I didn't want to have to walk too far because it could rain at any time because Florida. So, and it was hot. Today is really nice out actually. It's comfortable. I mean, September 21st is the first day of fall, I think it is. And it's absolutely beautiful outside. Feels like fall is rolling in. But then Vegas Clean. Okay, so how did I come up with the name Vegas Clean? Well, when I would go out of town we would go on vacation, I would clean the house top to bottom, spotless, do the floors. People were afraid to walk on my floors. That's how clean it was. And I'm like, it's floor. Walk on it. It was laminated wood, plank flooring. But I'd sweep, vacuum, mop, then I would orange glow it, and then I would use Pledge on it. So they looked beautiful. And so the whole house, that was the last thing I did too, was that part. And the whole house was absolutely perfect. All the dishes put away, all the dishes done, nothing in the sink, all the trash is out, all the floors are swept, all the tables are cleaned off. I know I gotta do that. This, that, and the other stuff. And so when I come home and I'm tired, I don't have to deal with none of it because I don't want to deal with it. That's why I call it Vegas Clean, because I always did that whenever we go out of town for Vegas. Now, while I'm still in my home, I will have to Vegas clean my home when I go away for periods of time to go on the road until I get the RV. Then, unfortunately for my ADHD butt, I'm gonna have to keep my RV Vegas clean because I'm downsizing and I've always had sticks and bricks. So this is gonna be a new challenge for me, but we're gonna see how it goes. So yeah, there's that. Oh, my campfire is starting to be fiery and not just smoky. So yeah, I had a bunch of papers and stuff that I wanted to get rid of and some old boxes. Preparing to leave this and go on the road. I decided that might as well just start getting rid of some stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Get the fire going, and when I go back inside to finish up the stuff I gotta do in there, we'll see you then. Here they go again. So those trees over there in the background, those aren't really orangey color. It's just the way the sun's hitting them. Because we don't get fall foliage really here in Florida. If we do, it's very minimal. And it's not until November.